Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is AJ and today I'm going to be doing the final and second installment of my birthday videos for 2017. In this video I'm going to share with you the books I got for my birthday, and then we're going to do the questions from the Let's Talk game. So let's go ahead and get this started. I wanted to share with you the video that I got, which I totally love. I love the Power Rangers and I cannot wait to rewatch this again and again. I really like this movie. The first book is the second book in Jennifer Estep's Elemental series, Web of Flies, and this follows the first book with the main character, Jen, and she's a stone elemental who's an assassin. So I don't want to give you any like in-depth because I plan on giving reviews on my channel because I really love her series. The next book is the third book, and you're going to see the author's name once again, Jennifer Estep. This is the third book in her Big Time Hero series, and it's a rom-com series about superheroes and supervillains. And the cool thing about both of these books is that I got them signed by the author. Yeah, and she's in town for RobCon. So RobCon, sorry, not RobCon, RobCon. And let's go ahead and dive into these questions. So let's see, first one up. If you could see yourself, if you could see your future, where will you be in 10 years? Hopefully, in 10 years, I will be purchasing a house. I will be, hopefully, writing full-time because that's what I'm currently doing. I am writing my own novel and hopefully to turn it into a series, and maybe a publishing company would pick it up, so hopefully. And I also see myself with probably a couple more cats. I'm a cat lady. It happens. Alright, the next question is, if you had to live in another country, which one would you choose? I would choose Japan because I have always, ever since I was young, thought Japan was a beautiful country. I'd love to visit there, and I think it'd be amazing to live there. Alright, next question is, if you could play an instrument, which one would it be and why? I would want to learn to play the piano. I'd want to play the piano. I did slightly learn when I was in elementary school, but then as different aspirations and different hobbies changed, I didn't get to actually learn. My best friend can play the piano and she plays so beautifully, and I'd love to do that too. Alright. Who is the most influential person in your life? That would be my mother. She is a good, kind, and generous and God-fearing woman who has taught me and molded me into the beautiful person that I am. And so I constantly go to her for advice for things that I would like in my son. Alright, so what is your favorite family tradition? Okay, so this one is for Christmas. My favorite tradition is that on Christmas Eve we pop in a movie, we have popcorn and kind of like finger foods because me and my mom have spent all day in the kitchen cooking for main day Christmas. So while we're doing this, we are also opening at least one present or a sock, and we all just gather together in the living room and we do this and we just hang out together. The next question is, what is your favorite way to relax? My favorite way to relax is to get into some comfortable clothes, pop in a movie, grab a book or watch the movie, and just chill and be in my room. I really like doing that. Netflix and chilling on the room. Alright, so let's see here. If you had just one wish and it couldn't be for more wishes, what would you wish for and why? Okay, so of this, I would wish for happiness, good health, and good fortune for everyone that I know and everyone that I don't know, because everyone deserves to be happy, have good health, and good fortune, so I would wish that on everybody. Who would play you in a movie version of your life? This is kind of hard because there aren't a lot of plus size celebrities, but if there was, actress that I would choose, just right off the top of my head, I would choose Sarah Bolger. She's an amazing actress, and I would be honored if she would to play me in a movie version of my life. Let's see here. What is your favorite book and why? My favorite book, this is really hard because I love so many books, and let's see here, trying to memorize what book it would be. I would have to say a book that I read over and over and over again would be the Cut and Run, book 1 from the Cut and Run series by Abigail Roos, and I would definitely say that is my favorite book. It is my favorite book because it has one of my favorite OTPs in there, and their struggles, and it has some murder, Edgar Allan Poe feels, and romance, and that's why it's my favorite book. Alright, so let's go here. What is your greatest talent or ability? I think my greatest talent would be my singing voice. Actually, I have a really pretty singing voice, and yeah, so that would be my greatest talent. Let's see here. What is the craziest thing you have ever eaten? Let me see here. I'm trying to think, because I don't really like to eat outside the box because I have a lot of allergies, so I'm very hesitant to do that. It's not really that crazy, but somehow I got talked into eating fried pickles, deep fried pickles. I don't know how I got talked into it, but it was disgusting in my personal opinion. Alright, let's see here. Which character in a book best describes you and why? I would say that I would choose Quinn from the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, because through reading the series and his designated book, through his life struggles and how he feels about himself and how that causes him to react to other things, that would be the character that would best fit me, because not only is he generous in his own right, he's passionate about the things that he loves, and he's willing to accept when he's made a mistake, and that's why I choose him. He's a great character. Alright, let's see here. What is your favorite dessert? My favorite dessert is cookies. When I was younger, I was called the Cookie Monster because I would eat cookies, and I love cooking cookies. I make a lot of them for gifts for Christmas. Describe the craziest dream you've ever had. Okay, so in this dream, I am walking into a house, and it's like in the middle of the woods, and all the lights are on and the door is cracked. So I step onto the porch and I go into the room, and it fills up with lights, and my cousin Kayla is standing there in a blue ball gown, and my other cousin Hopi is standing there in a purple ball gown. And Hopi says to me, "Where have you been? We've been looking all over for you." And then I look down, and I am in a red ball gown. And Kayla says, "It doesn't matter, she's not going to change anyway, let's just get through the door." And so Hopi takes me by the arm, and it sounds like a ballroom on the other side of the golden double doors behind them, and Kayla opens the door, goes in. Hopi opens the door, goes in, drags me through, and when she drags me through, it doesn't go into a ballroom with anyone in it. It goes into an abandoned house, and I have just stumbled down, catching myself from falling on the railing, very tattered railing, and I am in like black high-heeled booties with jeans and a pea coat on, and I'm in this Victorian rundown house. There's a fireplace to my left with this big old cracked up mirror, and there's like vines and flowers hanging from the ceiling. And I hear my brother's voice, and he says, "What are you doing in here?" And I turn to him and I say, "I'm coming." And he says, "You can't come this way." And I'm thinking, what? So I go up the staircase and I go through the door. And when I go through the door, my eyes open up in my dream and I'm in this house. And I turn my head and I can hear my mom and my cousin Kayla talking outside the door. And she says, it doesn't matter, Kayla says, it doesn't matter, she wouldn't understand anyway. So I get up and I go to open the door. When I open the door, I actually wake up and I'm like, what just happened? So that was my craziest dream I ever had, and I had it several times over and over again. So yeah. My next question is, who is your best friend and why? My best friends, I have two of them. The first one is Katie. She's my oldest. She's been friends with me for 16 years. And she's just been one of the influential people in my life. And she's amazing, kind, generous, funny, charismatic. My other best friend is Sarah. She's a good, kind, generous, God-fearing woman that reminds me a lot of my mom. And so they're my best friends, and they inspire me to be who I am today. And so my next question is, what is your favorite holiday and why? I love this question. My favorite holiday is Halloween. There are several reasons. The very first reason is it is my best friend Katie's birthday. In her family, they at a certain age stop celebrating birthdays. In my family, it's more like you're alive and we want to celebrate your birth every year to the day you die. So I love celebrating her birthday, and I love that it's fall, so it's rainy, it's lukewarm, you get to wear leggings and sweaters, hot cocoa, and horror movies. I love Scream, I love the Saw series, and I love slasher movies and other slasher movies and series, so that's why it's my favorite holiday. Alright. If the house were on fire and you only had 5 minutes to get out, what would you grab and take with you, excluding my cat and other relatives that live with me? It would be, you can't see it, but there is a black computer over there in between the cubes, and it has not one, but all of my important things on it. So I definitely would grab that. I would also grab my quick pull-out thing from my safe that is downstairs. I would grab my purse, and I would grab some clothes and shoes and my phone, if I said that already, my phone, and just take a hike. So those would be the things that I would grab. Books are replaceable. Let's see here. Unless you have first editions, and then you might have a different opinion than me. Alright, what is your favorite sport to play? I would have to say I have two. It is swimming and tennis. They're both really great games and I enjoy them. Alright. What is the one thing you could have done better today? Got up earlier. I slept till almost 1. It was glorious, but alas, I could have done better, got up and done a few things that I didn't have to worry and scramble to do before we had to do everything for my birthday. Alright. If you could pick your own name, what would it be? That is easy. It is Alexandria. This is one of my favorite names through my life, because I really enjoy Egyptian history, and you have Alexandria, the Great Library, and you have where Alexander the Great and his story of Phoenician, and I just really love it. And Alexandria is one of the most used names, I would say, over the course of all my different writings. So yes, Alexandria. Let's see here. If you couldn't watch TV or go online for a month, how would you spend that time? Organize my house. I would read more books, because I wouldn't be online, I wouldn't be watching stuff on TV through the computer. So more time for books, more time for me. just more time in general. Then I realized that that really makes me sound like I spend too much time online. Alright, and then we have, what is your earliest memory? My earliest memory is a Christmas story. It involves me, my cousin Gary Paul, and my cousin David. And it is of a Christmas that I was about 3, so it puts David at 2, Gary Paul and Matthew at 4 and 3. And so we're all old enough really that we could play together. And so for this Christmas they went all out, had all these huge presents, and they were, as we were opening them, they were stuffed in boxes in my grandparents' walk-in pantry. And what happened is that the parents sat down and they were thinking, hey, you know, it's really kind of quiet with all these loud things we got there for Christmas. So what they do is they go searching through the house and they finally find us. We are in the walk-in pantry and we were all playing together in this awesome fort that we all thought was great, and of the boxes, and we were playing in the boxes instead of with the great toys that were out there in the formal sitting room that my grandmother had. She switched houses since then. Alright, let's see here, and this is the final question. That is, what was the best part of your day? I would have to say that it is my birthday, so I spent my day with my family, and more especially my mom, and she went out of her way to make sure today was super, super special, and I'm so blessed to have her in my life. So yeah, that is the best part of my day, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye!